Salutai guys, my faces, ClaudeBlair here and welcome guys to episode number 2 of Dragon Age Origins. Okay, so first of all guys, thank you for the very positive feedback regarding the first episode of this series. I'm not gonna lie, I was a bit hesitant playing this game here, not because it's not a nice game like Dragon Age Origins guys, it's a gem, at least for me. I do see it as a gem, but it is a 2009 game, and it's not like I'm not gonna play classic games here or whatever. I mean, it doesn't matter, but you know, it's just this thing, like it's a game that people already know by now. So I was thinking, you guys definitely know this, and you're not gonna like wanna see another, you know, like yours truly playing this game and so on and so forth. So I was a bit uncertain, but it looks like you guys were just extremely excited. Like, you know, the first episode guys like was full of very positive feedback, so I thank you for that guys, and let us continue our adventures here. So so far I'm not gonna lie, I mean it's been pretty darn amazing. Now granted, I haven't played a lot. What we've been playing for like 15 minutes 20 minutes in the story mode. Like for the most part it was just making our character and so on and so forth. But what we know so far is the fact that we actually discovered a cave that has a certain connection, more or less, with the Darkspawn, and we also know that the you know, a bit about the Darkspawn. We've seen them, and then they're not very pretty, and we actually fought Darkspawn tainted bear. Maybe, I'm not sure if that was a Darkspawn creature or not, but it's certainly it certainly looked like one. So we've seen our first Darkspawn creatures, to put it that way. And also, let's not forget about the mirror. I'm not sure exactly what's up with the mirror, but definitely that mirror is not really something to play with. So anyway, so first of all guys, let me just check the journal here and see what we actually need to do. So we need to find Tamlin. You have been brought back by the to the Dalish camp by a human. Tamlin is still missing, and the keeper wants you to return to the cave to search for Tamlin. The clan is moving north soon, and you must make haste. Okay, so we need to do that. First of all, before doing that, let me actually just search. Oh, we have a clan shield. I already have a clan shield. Thank you very much. So we need to search a bit around the camp and also talk with the camp.
When I grow up, I want to be just like you.
Aww, thank you.
Thank the creators. We were sure we'd lose you last night.
Wow, people do care about me.
How could Tamlin be lost? He knows this area well.
So, let's talk with Pavel. Pavel looks like a very wise old man.
So you have returned to us, Dalen. We are grateful you're whole and well.
Sure, oh man, what the heck, man? It's a bit mean. I'm glad to be here as well, Hakon.
So you should be. What were you two thinking, wandering into that cave without first coming to tell the keeper?
Well, thank you for your very calm tone and positive attitude. You're right, Hakon. We should have come back here first. Though it was Tamlin's fault, but
I suppose your youth can be forgiven. Sadly, Tamlin pays the price. Losing you would be a terrible crime, Dalen. You belong to more than just yourself, or do you not remember?
Oh, oops. What the heck happened here? Oh, sorry guys, my cola just... Okay, so let's see, what do we have? Well, I'm gonna try harder next time. I just started the game, so...
Would you even know the reason behind your efforts? I wonder. Let us tell these children of the fall of the Dales. You can honor me by sharing in the telling.
Look at that beautiful nose. Okay, I don't know the story, but sure.
Come then. Help me as I go along. Children, hear of the fall of the Dales. Hear the tale of what makes you Dalish. Would you care to begin, Dalen?
Uh, well, children, it starts with a mommy and daddy elf. No. Okay, long ago, we were slaves to the humans.
Yes, slaves to a terrible empire the humans built on the darkest magic. When it fell, we became free. We built a homeland in the Dales, worshipping the creators, and rebuilding the culture and history we lost in our long years of slavery.
If you've ever lost your bow, it was like that. Oh man. But the humans wouldn't let us be.
They were resentful, because we would not worship their gods, and because we put our people first. Over the years, their nations grew cold toward the Dales. In their eyes, we were blasphemers and cruel tyrants.
But also great for festivals. Oh my gosh. And then some kind of war? I forgot. Then the humans declare war on the Dales.
And so the Dales fell. They took our lands and dispersed our people, forcing us to live in their cities and abandon our gods. But many of us refused to relinquish our ways. We instead chose to scatter to the winds, wandering the lands.
Not to mention that Shemlen cities melt table. Oh my gosh. We chose wandering the lands rather than the human goal.
To survive and preserve our culture, the clans stay apart until the day the Elvenon have a homeland once more.
Just think of the celebration we'll have then. Oh my goodness, that third option, guys, it cracks me up. We shall return always to those who have lost them.
We are the Dalish, keepers of the lost lore, walkers of the lonely path.
We are the last Elvenan. Okay. Never again shall we submit.
Thank you for your forbearance, Dalen. You remember both the tale and the oath of the Dales perfectly.
Thank you.
I will let you get back to your tasks. I pray you find Tamlin quickly.
But I do have a couple of questions. I would like to hear more about our history.
Now that's something I rarely hear. Of course.
Okay, tell me about Arlathan. Or actually it's called Arlathan. And Arlathan is, I think, our city.
Ah, yes.
The Lost City.
Lost City.
Yeah.
Before the Shemlen enslaved us, even before they came to this part of the world, our people lived in glorious Arlathan. Legends say that our ancestors were immortal, and we possessed magic the Shemlen could only dream of.
We don't have any books?
When the humans enslaved us, they took away our language, our history, and our immortality.
Oh, wow.
We quickened to the pace of life and retained nothing of ourselves. We were slaves for so long that even when we became free, there was little for us to recover. If books still exist, I do not know of them.
Oh boy. Now, another question would be, why do the Shims allow us to exist if they hate us so much?
Perhaps they have no choice. Dalish clans are scattered to the winds and rarely gather, which makes us difficult for any organized effort to destroy. And why bother? We have nothing they want. No land, no treasure, and we always move on, allowing no one to grow too angry with us. Some might see this as cowardly, but we are proud. We are the last, and we will survive.
What happened to the elves who didn't join the Dalish?
They remain in human cities, forgetting all they once had. We call them flat ears,
Flat
but they
ears.
differ little from their Shemlen masters. A few may return, but we must accept that they know nothing of the lore, or why we keep it.
Do you think we'll ever find another homeland?
We can hope to find a new home one day, where the Dalish and the Flat Ears will build a land greater even than Arlathan. We shall teach the Flat Ears the lore they lost, And perhaps they will teach us to understand the Shemlen at last. That is the only way we shall truly live in peace.
I see.
Then I'm sure you have much to do. Unless you've other questions.
Oh yeah. What do you know about the Grey Warden?
The one who brought you back? Very little. He seemed decent enough as humans go. As for Grey Wardens, they're heroes without a doubt. Members of our own clan joined their ranks in ages past.
Oh, what about the Darkspawn?
Only that they eat living flesh and lurk in underground tunnels, once ruled by the Dergenlen, the dwarves. In the last blight long ago, the Grey Wardens all but wiped them out. Should they return, all races will shudder.
Also, did we ever live in caves now?
I've never heard of such a thing. But in the days of ancient Arlathan, we lived free and spread far across the continent. We were as varied as the Shemlen, though fewer in number. Perhaps some of us lived in caves then, but all knowledge from that era is lost.
Okay.
Of course.
So,
May the gods guide your path, Dalen.
thank you. So we've learned quite a bit, guys. Nice. We used to be a very nice race, but then something happened and we got enslaved by the humans for some reason. And yeah, now we're on the run. A bit of a shame, because elves are like nice people from the looks of it.
Is the Keeper sending you back to that cave to look for Tamlin?
Yes. But why do you want to know?
I want to go with you. Keeper
What?
Marathari probably won't approve, but I can help find Tamlin.
I'm only supposed to take Meryl, you know.
Tamlin's my friend too. I want to help find him. If Meryl can risk it, so can I.
I will not disobey the Keeper, so idiot.
Then ask her. I'll go with you and we'll ask her together. She can't say no to both of us.
Okay.
Good. Let's go talk to the Keeper.
If you really...
I see you have not left with Meryl yet. Is there something you need?
Before I tell, I'm curious about this Darkspawn you mentioned.
Remember that Tamlin needs your help.
Let's see. Have we answered this question? I can't even remember, guys. What is a Darkspawn exactly?
They are mostly boogeymen, used to frighten human children. In modern times, they are rarely seen on Surface, but rumor holds that great numbers dwell in the ancient tunnels of the Dergenlan. Like a plague of locusts, they
know
spread
this.
disease and misery when they come to the surface. An event to be feared, without doubt. Then do not tarry. Find Tamlin quickly. Fenrirel, are you certain? I'm already putting Meryl at risk. I don't want to lose you too.
I want to help Keeper. If we can find Tamlin, it's worth the risk.
Very well, then. You have my permission. And thank you for asking for it.
Okay. So we have Fenrir. Hope he's not gonna die though. Okay, welcome aboard, dude. That is nice. Okay, we have a elf woman here. What do they have? Have a hunter. Have. Hello.
Anathara, it's good to see you recovered.
How are the Hala faring, Mary?
They fare well. The Keeper called for the clan to move on, and they will be ready to take us. One is heavy with calf, but it shouldn't be a problem. May I ask of Tamlin's fate? Some say the clan will leave before we find him.
We're going to find him, don't worry.
The Hala mourn our fallen. No sound is more heart-wrenching than their mourning cry. At least they won't be crying over you. They are quite fond
Oh
of
my
you.
god, my dog is... The Hala are beautiful creatures.
I admire them for their strength and pride. They are equals, not servants like the Shemlen horses. At any rate, I do not envy the Keeper's decision. I'll pray for Tamlin's safe return.
Thank you, lady. Whoa, what the heck? Whoa, what the f... Gilanine. Okay.
As you say.
Spherical maskers. What's this? The mother of the Hala. They say Gilanine was one of the people in the days before Arlathan and the chosen of Andruil the hunters. She was very beautiful with hair of snowy white. Hey, she was snowy. No, and as graceful as a gazelle. She kept always to Andruil's ways, and Andruil favored her above all others. One day, while hunting in the forest, she came across a hunter she did not know. At his feet lay a hawk, shot through the heart by an arrow. By an arrow. Gilanine was filled with rage, for the hawk, along with the hare, is an animal much beloved of Andruil. Gilanine demanded that the hunter make an offering to Elduin in exchange for taking the life of one of her creatures. The hunter refused, and Gilanine called upon the goddess to curse him, so that he could never again hunt and kill a living creature. Gilanine's curse took hold, and the hunter found that he was unable to hunt. His prey would dart out of sight, and his arrows would fly astray. His friends and family began to mock him for his impotence. For what use is a hunter who cannot hunt? Ashamed, the hunter swore he would find Gilanine and repay her for what she had done to him. He found Gilanine while she was out on a hunt with her sisters and lured her away from them with lies and false words. He told Gilanine that he had learned his lesson and begged her to come with him so she could teach him to make a proper offering to Andruil. Moved by his plea, Gilanine followed the hunter, and when they were away from all of her sisters, the hunter turned on Gilanine. He blinded her first, and then bound her as one bind a kill fresh from the hunt. But because he was cursed, the hunter could not kill her. Instead, he left her for dead in the forest. And Gilanine prayed to the gods for help. She prayed to Elgarnan for vengeance, to Mother Mythil to protect her, but above all she prayed to Andruil. Andruil sent her hares to Gilanine, and they chewed through the ropes that bound her, but Gilanine was still wounded and blind, and could not find her way home, so Andruil turned her into a beautiful white deer, the first Hala. And Gilanine found her way back to her sisters, and led them to the hunter, who was brought to justice. And since that day, the Hala have guided the people and have never led us astray, for they listen to the voice of Gilanine. Wow! Holy moly! So I see now. See, oh, that's Meryl. Well, we're gonna talk with Meryl, but I think first of all we do need to explore a bit of the camp. Okay, oh, hello, what do we have here?
It shall be done.
Dusty Scroll. Okay. Arlathan, Part 2, where's Part 1? You ask what happened to Arlathan? Sadly, we do not know. Even those of us who keep the ancient lore have no record of what truly happened. What we have are accounts of the days before the fall, a fable of the whims of the gods. The human world was changing even as the Elven slept. Clans and tribes gave way to a powerful empire called Tevinter, which, and for what reason we do not know, moved to conquer Elvenan. When they breached the great city of Arlathan, or Lathan, whatever, our people, fearful of disease and loss of immortality, choose to flee rather than fight. With magic, demons, and even dragons at their behest, the Tevinter Imperium marched easily to Arlathan, destroying homes and galleys and amphitheaters. What? That had stood for ages. Our people were corralled as slaves, and humans' contact quickened their veins until every captured elf turned mortal. The elves called to their ancient gods, but there was no answer. Oh. As to why the gods didn't answer, our people left only a legend. They say that Fenharil, the Dreadwolf and Lord of Tricksters, approached the ancient gods of good and evil and proposed a truce. The gods of good would remove themselves to heaven, and the lords of evil would exile themselves to the abyss. Neither group never again to enter the other's lands, but the gods did not well, oh my gosh. But the gods did not know that Fenharil had planned to betray them, and by the time they realized that their wolf's treachery, they were sealed in their respective realms, never again to interact with the mortal world. It is a fable, to be sure, but those elves who travel the beyond claim that Fenharil still roams the world of dreams, keeping watch over the gods, lest to escape from their prisons. Whatever the case, Erlathen had fallen to the very humans our people had once considered mere pests. It is said that the Tevinter Magisters used their great destructive power to force the very ground to swallow Erlathen whole, destroying tons of collected knowledge, culture, and art. His whole elven lore left only to the memory. Wow, that is actually very sad. Holy shit. Hey guys!
Ah, it's good you're well. You weren't here when Paul arrived, were you?
I've heard of you. Everyone is talking
Let me get
about
a
you
bit
and the
of
other
juice
missing
first.
hunter. A Grey Warden brought you back here.
Oh yeah. Are you Dalish?
That obvious, is it? I just found your camp a couple of days ago. A lucky thing. I heard rumors in a nearby human village that a Dalish camp was close, and I hope to find your hunters in the forest.
You were fortunate I didn't shoot you, Paul. I thought you were a Shem, an bandit at that. You're not the first city elf to rejoin his people. I'm sure you'll find life among us more satisfying than with the Shems, if no less harsh.
In the alienage, we hear terrible stories about the Dalish. They aren't true, right?
Oh yeah, the part where we sacrifice young elves to the gods. Yeah, sure, of course it's true.
That's funny. It is funny, right? You don't actually do that.
Of course we don't do that. What the heck, man? Silly flat ears, man. So yeah, that is a city elf. We could have been one, by the way, but we've chosen not to. And to be honest, I'm quite happy for that. Hey, lady.
By the creators, it is so good to see you whole and well. I was so worried.
Ah, don't be worried. Aneth Era. Aneth Ara. It's good to see you too.
All that time you were ill, the Keeper didn't know if you were going to live or die. I've been outside the Keeper's tent the whole time. I have never been so relieved as when I heard you would pull through. What happened? Everyone says Tamlin may be dead.
He's missing, that's all we know right now.
That's awful. He's been a good friend to you since you were fledglings. You must be more careful. Your mother and father, may they rest in peace, would be horrified to see you take such risks.
Aww. I've never spoken of my parents much, I shall.
What happened to them is a sad tale, and it's in the past. Reopening old wounds benefits no one.
Persuade! Don't we daily strive to learn of our past?
You've much to do tonight with Tamlin still missing. I will tell you another time.
Well, didn't work. Okay, so where's chapter 1 of the? Oh, look at the hollows there, very nice. Chapter 1 of that. Oh, have a note. Well, I'll be damned.
It shall be done.
What's this? Arvels. We are the Dalish, keepers of the lost lore, walkers of the lonely path. We are the last Elven. Never again shall we submit. The oath of the dead. Someone once told me that that humans flee when they see the sails of our Arvels flying above the tops of this. Oh, I think I understood the ships, right? I say good. Let them flee. The humans took everything from us: our homeland, our freedom, our immortality. What's a little fear compared to all the horrors inflicted upon us? I recite the oath of the Deus to myself each day when I sleep and when I wake. Never again shall we submit. Never again. The Keeper says that one day the Dalish will find a home that we can call our own. But why? Why should we tie ourselves to stone constructions like the humans and the dwarves? What is wrong with the life we have now? We owe nothing to anyone, we have no master but ourselves, and we go where the Hala and the gods take us. There is nothing more wonderful than sitting on an arrow as it flies to the forest, pulled by our Hala. Oh! We are truly free for the first time in our people's history. Why should we change this? From the Journal of Taniel. Oh, the Clan Hunter. Well, well, well. Still can't find that bloody freaking note, but... Oh, Meryl! Hey, Meryl!
The Keeper told me I'm to accompany you back to those caves. As her apprentice, I may see something you missed. But our main objective is to find Tamlin, of course. We must make haste. He may not have much time.
I need a bit of supply.
Enough to pique my interest and my concern. You can explain the rest on the way.
Okay. Need a bit of supplies.
Master Island could help you, but do not tarry. You're back. Are you ready to go now?
No, I just wanna...
That depends on the Keeper. I thought we're supposed to go alone. That's good enough for me. Now, are we ready?
Aren't you worried about getting sick?
A little, but the Keeper cured you. How dangerous could it be? Even if I get sick, finding Tamlin or something valuable will be worth it. Master Island could help.
Okay, let's go with the talk with the master. Still want to get that shit though, guys. Sorry for prolonging this. Oh yeah, we did miss this part, I think. Oh yeah. Hello.
Search parties.
I'm glad you recovered. Once we find Tamlin, we can concentrate on the journey northward.
Thank you for the bow, Master Island. It is light and sturdy, much better than the one I made last year.
You are more than welcome. My father made it and used it in battle against the Claim tribes.
I will carry it with honor.
Oh, nice. I would like to hear the story of your father's battle.
Then I am proud to tell it. Our clan was one of the first to flee the Dales. When we came to Ferelden, the fiercest of the Shemlin were the barbarians known as the Claim. We didn't wait for them to attack us. Every Dalish clan in Ferelden united to bring the battle to them.
We attacked them first?
They were barbarians without honor. They would have slain us without a second thought. The ensuing battle went well for us. That day we carved out our reputation of being the deadliest archers. Our arrows won us the right to wander these woods at will. It was this very bow that my father used that day.
Thank you for the tale, Master Island, and especially the bow. I will honor its history.
Wow, that guy's a lucky motherfucker. Could I ask you for a bow as well?
One of my own crafting, perhaps?
Yes, thank you. Oh wow, he's giving me one?
It may not have a history, but you'll provide one for it soon enough, yes?
Of course.
Of course. Take whatever you need.
Let's see what he has for us. Oh fuck, I don't have money. Oh shit, okay. Never mind. Okay, I have another. Oh, that's a Scotsman. Okay. Guess we're ready. Have we missed anything, to be honest? Let me just check for the notes here. Nice, I think these are the the things that they were talking about. So this is block path. Let's see. This is a block path. We have anything around here? Like to explore, as you can see. Nope. You know, for a 2009 game, dude, I mean, it's still mind-blowing. Like, holy shit. It's still pretty nice. It's not like revolution or anything like it, but. And yeah, I'm actually gonna explore a lot. As you can see, this game takes a lot with the dialogues and such. Be prepared for that, because it's not something I'm just gonna go to it and that's it. It's not gonna happen. Anyway, I guess that's about it. Let's just move on. Maybe, I don't know, part 1 was on the dialogue with our old man. This stone looks a bit out of the ordinary, but we can't really do anything about it. We have... Oh, well, would you look at that, the Dells. Okay. We will hear the tales of the woman Andraste. The Shemlin name, the Shemlin named her prophet, bride of the Maker, but we knew her as a war leader, one who, like us, has been a slave and dreamed of liberation. We joined her rebellion against the Imperium, and our heroes died beside her unmourned in Tevinter bonfires. But we stayed with our so-called allies until the war ended. I rewarded a land in southern Orlais called the Dales. So we began the long walk to our new home. Helmshriel, the end of the journey, was our capital, built out of the reach of the humans. We could once again forget the incessant passage of time. Our people began the slow process of recovering the culture and tradition we had lost to slavery. It was not to last. The Chantry first sent missionaries into the Dales, and then when those were thrown out, Templars. We were driven from Halamshriel, scattered. Some took refuge in the in the cities of the in the cities of the Shemlin, living in squalor, tolerated only a little better than vermin. We took a different path. We took it to the wilderness, never stopping long enough to draw the notice of our Shemlin neighbors. In our self-imposed exile, we kept that what remained of elven knowledge and culture alive. Okay, let's go with Meryl.
You're back. Are you ready to go now?
Yes, let's head on.
And let us make haste while daylight lasts.
Okay, Lady Meryl. Okay, so finally, let's go to that cave. I think Meryl is actually, yeah, mages can do friendly fire, ouch. So Meryl is a mage. What? Oh, she has Herbalism, Arcane Ball, Flame Blast, Weakness, and Flaming Weapon. Nice. So we are like 3. We have an Aisha, we have me as a tank, I guess, and... Oh, what the heck? Oh, shit. Holy crap! There we go. Look at the Darkspawn, man.
What are those things? Were those Darkspawn?
Oh, yeah. You're asking me?
I've never seen anything like them. You can smell the evil on them. Where did they come from? Were they here before?
Maybe the mirror has something to do with it.
What would Darkspawn have to do with our people? The stories say our Lathan fell long before the Darkspawn appeared. Well, we'll find out soon enough. Let's hope we don't find any more of these monsters. Before we go, are you all right? Were you hurt during the fight?
Nothing I want to recover from.
You do look quite pale now that Meryl's mentioned it.
What? What are you implying?
Nothing. Forget I said anything. Let's go.
Okay. Genlock. These are the most common Darkspawn in the underground. Stocky and tough, Genlocks are notoriously difficult to kill, even by magic. We have the giant spiders, we have the Hala, we have the wolf. Giant spiders tend to appear in all rains and other places where the veil has become thin because of the magical disturbances or great number of deaths. Nice. Poisonous spiders, nothing new there. So these are the Darkspawn guys. We're gonna look at that guy. Holy shit. We're gonna talk a bit about them later on. Okay. Oh. Ah, we've been through here.
I wonder whose camp this is. Do you remember it being here?
Nope.
The Grey Warden said he was returning to the cave. Perhaps this is his camp. If so, he's not here now. And we've seen no sign of Tamlin. Maybe we should... Wait. Do you hear that?
Hmm?
Exactly. The forest is too... still. Something's in the air. Something unnatural.
Careful, I don't like
It
this.
seems whatever you woke up inside that cave has spread outside.
Oh, great.
The sooner we find this cave and Tamlin, the sooner we can leave. Take us there quickly.
The Darkspawn have sensed us!
Where? Where? Uh-oh. Oh, Genlocks. There we go. Ow. There we go.
You bit off more than you can chew!
It is begun.
Death through extract. Huh. It's like a poison. Look at that guy. Nice bones, dude. Okay, so far so good. Okay, here we are. Look at this. Quartz. Okay, let's go to the cave. This is a strange looking cave, guys. I mean, it is like an entrance to more to like a city or something. I don't know. Whoa. Oh, we have different genlocks now. Alphas. In any group of genlocks, there are usually one who is dominant. It's the taller, strongest, and smartest of the kind. Alpha serve as some sort of commander. And emissaries, the most intelligent of the alphas, become gifted sorcerers. Holy shit. For real? Huh, look at the...
So these are the ruins. Interesting.
Yeah.
They're definitely of human origin, yet elven artifacts are scattered amongst them. Nothing explains the monsters, though. But we must find Tamlin, or what's left of him. I can't imagine he's still alive with those creatures about. Maybe. Let's just hope he's here, somewhere.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Well, we have the Darkspawn, so... Still a hope, I guess. Hello? We've been here, and I don't... Should we go? Okay, let's go back. Uh-oh. Ah! Jealous. Hello, shamans. I mean, ages? We don't have an alpha here. No, we don't have any alphas. There we go.
I shall do it.
Nice. Okay. I think we can officially say they are dead. Let's go to here. Oh, come on, are you for real? Ah, there we go. That's the emissary. Why do you have the... Oh, there we go. Bye bye NSA. There we go. Ooh. Nice. Okay guys. Uh-oh. Ah, Duncan. Is this the... Yeah, this is the Grey Warden.
So you were the one fighting Darkspawn. I thought I heard combat. You're the elf I found wandering the forest, aren't you? I'm surprised you have recovered.
If you heard the fighting, why didn't you help?
I would have, had I not been battling them myself. Not all the kills here were yours, as you can see. My name is Duncan, and it's a pleasure to finally meet you. The last time we spoke, you were barely conscious.
Andaran Atishan, Duncan of the Grey Wardens. I am Meryl, the Keeper's apprentice.
And I am Fenarel. Did you come here alone, human? Battling all those creatures?
I like how we're like all
yes,
full of blood and
admit,
shit.
You took a great deal of pressure off me. Your keeper did not send you after me, did she? I told her I would be in no danger.
No, though we knew you'd be here.
So, you and your friend Tamlin both entered this cave, and you saw this mirror.
Yes, Tamlin touched the mirror and I blacked out.
I see. That's unfortunate. The Grey Wardens have seen artifacts like this mirror before. It is Tevinter in origin, used for communication. Over time, some of them simply break. They become filled with the same taint as the Darkspawn. Tamlin's touch must have released it. It's what made you sick. And Tamlin too, I presume.
Oh boy. We need to take it to the Keeper. Oh no, so it's true, I had a Darkspawn plague.
You have it still, and it will infect others so long as this mirror exists. Your recovery is only temporary. I can sense the sickness in you, and it is spreading. Look inside yourself, and you will see.
Shit. Then what should I do?
First, we deal with the mirror. It is a pestilence and a threat.
Uh-oh. Okay. Wait, was that easy? Oh, for fuck's sake, man.
It is done. Now let's leave this cursed place. I must speak with the Keeper immediately regarding your cure.
What about Tamlin?
There is nothing we can do.
Where is the guy? So he's dead, and are you sure?
Let me be very clear. There is nothing you can do for him. He's been tainted for 3 days now, unaided. Through your Keeper's healing arts and your own willpower, you did not die, but Tamlin has no chance. Trust me when I say that he is gone. Now we should return.
Won't there at least be a body?
The Darkspawn would have taken it.
Why would they take his body? Not to eat it, I hope.
Darkspawn are evil creatures,
Oh.
and it's best to leave it at that. I'm sorry.
Okay. Okay. Can we just leave the cave like this? Is it safe?
With the mirror destroyed, I doubt the Darkspawn will return.
Can we return later and search through the ruins? We could learn from many things here besides the mirror.
The cave is not safe. Everything here was exposed to the mirror's taint. If your people must come here, they should cleanse it with fire.
Okay, let's just go back to the cave.
I sense no other Darkspawn nearby, so it's safe. Lead on.
Well, that was it for the cave part.
I'm relieved you have returned, and I did not expect to see you again so soon, Duncan.
I was not expecting to return so soon either, Keeper.
Dare I ask of Tamlin? What did you find of him?
If he was alive, the Darkspawn would have killed him.
There were Darkspawn in the cave?
But there is much to discuss, Keeper. I have learned a great deal since I was last here.
Let us speak privately within my Aravel then, Duncan. Merrill, warn the hunters. If Darkspawn are about, I want the clan prepared.
Manuvinen, Keeper. Right away.
Darlene, allow me some time to speak with Duncan. Seek us out at my Aravel later, and we can discuss your cure.
Very well, Keeper.
Tell Harin Paival what has occurred. He now has the sad task of preparing a service for the dead. Follow me, Duncan. I'm eager to hear what you have to say.
Okay. The Grey Wardens. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. So, let's read a bit about the Grey Warden, shall we? The first Blight had already raged for 90 years. The world was in chaos. A god has risen, twisted and corrupted. The remaining gods of Tevinter were silent, withdrawn. What writing we have recovered from those times is filled with despair, for everyone believed, from the greatest archons to the lowest slave, that the world was coming to an end. Oh wow! At Weishaupt Fortress in the desolate Anderfels, a meeting transpired. Soldiers of the Imperium, seasoned veterans who had known nothing their entire lifetime except hopeless war, came together. When they left Weishaupt, they had renounced their oath to the Imperium. They were soldiers no longer, they were the Grey Wardens. Oh wow. The Wardens began an aggressive campaign against the Blight, striking back against the Darkspawn, reclaiming lands given up for lost. The Blight was far from over, but their victories brought notice, and soon they received aid from every nation in Thedas. They grew in number as well as reputation. Finally, in the year 1992, okay, so we have some years as well here, the year 1992 of the Tevinter Imperium, upon the Silent Plains, they met the Archdemon Dumat in battle. Oh wow! A third of all the armies of the northern Thedas were lost to the fighting, but Dumat fell and the Darkspawn fled back underground. Even that was not the end. The Imperium once revered 7 gods. Dumat, oh wow! Dumat was one of the... Dumat, Zazikel, Toth, Andoril, Razikael, Luskan, and Urthimil. 4 have risen as archdemons. The Grey Wardens have kept a watch through the ages, well aware that peace is fleeting and that the war continues until the last of the dragon gods is gone. Wow! And then the Darkspawn. Let's find a bit about the Darkspawn. Those who had sought to claim heaven by violence, they destroyed it. What was golden and pure turned black. Those who had once been mage lords, the brightest of their age, were no longer men but monsters. Oh wow. Sin was the midwife that ushered the Darkspawn into this world. The Magisters fell from the Golden City, and their fate encompassed all of the world, for they were not alone. No one knows where the Darkspawn came from. A dark mockery of men in the darkest places, they thrive, growing in numbers as the plague of locusts will. In raids, they will often take captives, dragging their victims alive into the deep roads, but most evidence suggests that these are eaten. Like spiders, it seems Darkspawns prefer their food still breathing. Perhaps they are simply spawned by the darkness. Certainly we know that evil has no trouble perpetuating itself. The last Blight was in the Age of the Tower, striking once again at the heart of the Tevinter, spreading south into Orlais, and east into the Free Marches. The plague spread as far as Ferelden, but the withering and twisting of the land stop well beyond our borders. Here, Darkspawn have never been more than the stuff of legends. In the northern lands, however, particularly the winter and the Anderfells, they say Darkspawns haunt the hinterlands, preying on outlying farmers and isolated villages. A constant threat. Okay. Oh, we also have. Oh, nice. I don't know exactly what to do here. So we go with the. Let's go with strength here. Let's go with. Oh boy, I don't know. I don't know about herbalism. Like the character can make simple potions. Like I like this, but I mean I do like making potions. I don't know exactly what to do now. We don't have the shields for now, so let's try in the survival. Present neighbor enemies. It requires 12 cunning. Okay. Actually, I like going with this one. Okay. For now, don't really go with dual weapons. I would like to go with this one, Shell Pommel. There you go. Okay. So we're going with the shields for now. Okay. So what do we need to do? Lost Mist of the Ancients. Speak to... Oh yeah. Pavel. Hey Pavel. Can we like get something still? Can we like talk with others first now? Let's talk with Meryl.
I wish we'd had more time to examine those artifacts. Perhaps another time if the Keeper thinks it wise.
These guys are...
I'm training Paul. He'll have to learn how to handle that bow quickly.
Okay, so you can't really talk with them anymore. Let's just talk with this guy then. I really want to find out first thing, but anyway.
So you return with the Grey Warden, but without Tamlin. What happened, Dalen? Is he truly lost to us?
Yes, Hakan, he is dead.
So, another of our children has perished. To think I'd live to see this. It seems the will of the creators that I sing the dirge for those I held in my arms as babes. I think I know why our immortal ancestors would sleep. Swiftly do stars burn a path across the sky, hastening to place one last kiss upon your eye. Tenderly land enfolds you in slumber, softening the rolling thunder. Dagger now sheathed, bow no longer tense. During this, your last hour, only silence.
I don't recognize that poem.
Our ancestors did not age as we do. The Shemlin brought a quickening to our blood that changed us forever. Instead of death, those weary of life would pass into Uthanera, the waking slumber. In doing this, they made way for the young. It was supposed to be a beautiful time, a celebration of the Elder's long life and contribution to his people. Alas, we have no such ceremonies these days. Of course. We've no body to return to the soil, but we shall still sing for Tamlin. The creators must come to guide him to the beyond. Tell the Keeper, it shall be done before the clan is ready to move on.
Okay. What if Tamlin isn't dead?
We shall sing for him anyway, and pray he does not suffer. I ask only one thing, if I may. This Grey Warden, you have met him now, yes? Is he a good man?
He seems honorable for Shenlan.
Interesting. What is it he talks to the Keeper about, I wonder? Perhaps you should go and ask.
Okay.
Of course.
Oh, there we go, guys. Okay, let's go with talk with Duncan.
Your Keeper and I have spoken, and we've come to an arrangement that concerns you. My order is in need of help. You are in need of a cure. When I leave, I hope you will join me. You would make an excellent Grey Warden.
What, me? Grey Warden? Am I to become a Grey Warden, Keeper?
Yes, Dalen. Your life depends on it.
The Darkspawn taint courses through your veins. That you recovered at all is remarkable. But eventually the taint will sicken and kill you, or worse. The Grey Wardens can prevent that. But it means joining us.
Will I be able to return to my clan?
We do not know. But we could not watch you suffer. The Grey Warden offers you a way to survive.
This is not simply charity on my part. I would not offer this if I did not think you had the makings of a Grey Warden. Let me be clear. You will likely never return here. We go to fight the Darkspawn, a battle that will take us far from your clan. But we need you, and others like you.
I am honored by your offer, then. Well, also, I don't want to die, so...
A great army of Darkspawn gathers in the south. A new blight threatens the land.
Oh no!
We cannot outrun this storm. Long ago, the Dalish agreed to aid the Grey Wardens against a blight should that day arrive. We must honor that agreement. It breaks my heart to send you away. As it would to watch you die slowly from this sickness. This is your duty, and your salvation.
Okay then. Then I accept this privilege, Duncan, if you'll have me.
I welcome you to the Order. It is rare to have a Dalish amongst us, but they have always served with distinction.
I know you'll do your clan proud, Dalen. Take this ring. It is your heritage, and will protect you against the darkness to come.
A valuable gift. So, are you ready to go?
I would like to stay for Tamlin's funeral.
We have much ground to cover, but I cannot deny you that. Say your farewells. Then we must be off.
Come then, Dalen. Before the creators guide you from us, let your clan embrace you one last time.
Oh. And off we go. Bye-bye home, I guess. Nice. Well, that was actually freaking amazing, guys. So we are to be Grey Wardens now.
We will be traveling south through the hinterlands to the ruin of Ostagar, on the edges of the Korkari Wilds. The Tevinter Imperium built Ostagar long ago to prevent the Wilders from invading the northern lowlands. It's fitting we make our stand here, even if we face a different foe within that forest. The King's forces have clashed with the Darkspawn several times, but here is where the bulk of the Horde will show itself. There are only a few Grey Wardens within Ferelden at the moment, but all of us are here. This blight must be stopped, here and now. If it spreads to the north, Ferelden will fall.
Ho there, Duncan.
King Kaelan. I didn't expect a
royal welcome? I was beginning to worry you'd miss all the fun.
Not if I could help it, Your Majesty.
Then I'll have the mighty Duncan at my side in battle after all. Glorious. The other wardens told me you'd found a promising recruit. I take it this is she?
Allow me to introduce you, Your Majesty.
There's no need to be so formal, Duncan. We'll be shedding blood together after all. Ho there, friend. Might I know your name?
I'm Larissa, Your Majesty.
Pleased to meet you. The Grey Wardens are desperate to bolster their numbers, and I, for one, am glad to help them. You are Dalish, are you not? I hear your people possess remarkable skill and honor.
You know of the Dalish, King?
I wish I knew more, but your people aren't exactly fond of mine. For good reason. I tell you this, you are very welcome here. The Grey Wardens will benefit greatly with you amongst them. I'm sorry to cut this short, but I should return to my tent. Loghain waits eagerly to bore me with his strategies.
Your uncle sends his greetings and reminds you that Redcliffe forces could be here in less than a week.
Ha! Eamon just wants in on the glory. We've won 3 battles against these monsters, and tomorrow should be no different.
It sounds like the blight is almost over.
I'm not even sure this is a true blight. There are plenty of Darkspawn on the field, but alas, we've seen no sign of an archdemon.
Disappointed, Your Majesty?
I'd hoped for a war like in the tales. A king riding with the fabled Grey Wardens against a tainted god. But I suppose this will have to do. I must go before Loghain sends out a search party.
I don't know what to say about this king.
Wardens.
King Kaelan.
What the king said is true. They've won several battles against the Darkspawn here.
He didn't seem to take the Darkspawn very seriously.
True. Despite the victories so far, the Darkspawn horde grows larger with each passing day. By now, they look to outnumber us. I know there is an archdemon behind this, but I cannot ask the king to act solely on my feeling.
What would you have him to do?
Wait for reinforcements. We sent a call out west to the Grey Wardens of Orlais, but it will be many days before they can join us. Our numbers in Ferelden are too few. We must do what we can, and look to Teyrn Loghain to make up the difference. To that end, we should proceed with the joining ritual without delay.
Hey, what do you... Wait a minute, what do you mean? What ritual?
Every recruit must go through a secret ritual we call the joining, in order to become a Grey Warden. The joining is what will cure you of the suffering your tainted blood surely brings you. If it had been possible, I would have done it before now.
Why didn't you tell me about this script before?
It is a secret, and it is not a simple antidote. The joining is what will make you a Grey Warden.
Am I the only recruit you have?
No, there are 2 other recruits here already. They have been waiting for us to arrive.
Oh. Why is this a secret?
The joining is dangerous. I cannot speak more of it except to say that you will learn all in good time. Until then, you must trust that what is done is necessary.
Oh boy, that doesn't sound great. What do you need me to do?
Feel free to explore the camp here as you wish. All I ask is that you do not leave it for the time being. There is another Grey Warden in the camp by the name of Alistair. When you're ready, seek him out and tell him it's time to summon the other recruits. Until then, I have business I must attend to. You may find me at the Grey Warden tent on the other side of this bridge, should you need to.
Okay. Here we are. Achievement unlocked. Corrupted. Nice, and we finally finished the first part. Oh, bloodied. Okay, so what do we have here? The Korkari Wilds. It is said that in the midst of the Black Age, when werewolves stalked the lands of Ferelden in numbers that kept every farmholder indoors and the hound on every doorstep, a powerful Arl of the Alamai people stood and declared that he would put an end to the threat. His Erling stood on the border of the Dark Forest, on the southern border of the Ferelden Valley, and he claimed that the werewolves used the forest to launch the midnight assault on humanity. For 20 years, this Arl led an army of warriors and hounds deep into the forest. In his hunt for the werewolves, he slew not only every wolf he came upon, but also every member of the chasing Wilderfolk. Any one of them, he said, could harbor a demon inside and thus be a werewolf in disguise. For 20 years the forest rang with screams and the rivers ran red. The tales say that an old chasing woman found her sons all dead at the Arl's blades. She pulled one of those blades from one son's heart and plunged it into her own chest, cursing the Arl's name as she did so. Where her blood touched the ground, a mist began to rise. It spread and spread until it was everywhere in the forest. The Arl's army became lost, and it is said that they died there. Others say they wandered still. The ruins of his Erling stand to this day, filled with the ghosts of women waiting eternally for their husbands to return. The forest of the legend is, of course, the Korkai Wilds. There are as many legends about this great southern forest as there are shadows, or so the saying goes. The chasing Wilderfolk folk have made their home there since mankind first came to these lands, and the wilderness spreads as far into the south as anyone has ventured. Beyond the mists are vast tracts of snow, white-capped mountains, and entire fields of ice. It is a land too cold for mankind to survive, yet the chasing eke out an existence even there, and they tell of horrors beyond the wilds that the lowlands folk could not begin to comprehend. To most, Ferelden simply ends with the Korkai Wilds. There's nothing beyond. The Wilds is a land of great trees, wet marshes, and dangerous monsters. What more needs to be said? Well, true. Well, would you look at this, guys? Okay, I'm gonna stop it here, guys. Knowing now, Zim later on. Until then, have a great one and take care. ClaudeBlair out.